U.S. government shutdown day 10. Trump threatens to cut Democrat federal programs on the 10th day of the U.S. government shutdown. President Donald Trump has issued a dramatic warning that has sent shockwaves through Washington. Speaking from the White House, Trump declared that if Democrats continue to block his proposed funding bill, he will begin cutting what he called unnecessary and politically biased federal programs that benefit Democrat-led states. His remarks have intensified the political crisis already gripping the nation as millions of federal employees remain without pay and essential services face disruption. Trump's fiery statement came during an unscheduled press briefing where he accused Democrats of holding the country hostage for political gain. "If they want to play hardball, I can play harder," Trump said. "We are not going to keep funding programs that waste taxpayer money in blue states while red states suffer." The president also hinted that his administration is preparing a list of agencies and initiatives that could see immediate budget cuts if Congress fails to reach an agreement soon. The shutdown, now in its 10th day, shows no signs of ending. Negotiations between the White House and Democratic leaders have stalled over disagreements on federal spending priorities and border security funding. Democrats accuse Trump of using the shutdown as a political weapon to force through controversial policies. House Minority Leader Hakeem Jeffries responded sharply, saying the president is threatening American families, not Democrats. These cuts would hurt millions of citizens across all states. Meanwhile, the effects of the shutdown are growing more severe. Thousands of government workers have been furloughed. National parks are closed, food inspection programs are slowing, and small business loan approvals have been halted. Economists warn that if the deadlock continues, it could soon start affecting the broader U.S. economy, reducing consumer confidence and slowing growth in key sectors. Political analysts say Trump's latest threat represents a significant escalation in his strategy. Some view it as an attempt to pressure Democrats into quick negotiations, while others believe it's designed to rally his political base ahead of the 2024 election. This is classic Trump, bold, confrontational, and aimed at energizing his supporters, said one Washington observer. But it's a risky move that could backfire if public anger over the shutdown deepens. Social media platforms have erupted with debate, with hashtags like #TrumpShutdown, #GovernmentCrisis, and #Day10 Shutdown trending nationwide. Supporters praise the president for taking a stand against wasteful spending, while critics accuse him of punishing Americans for political theater. As the standoff continues, federal workers and citizens alike are growing increasingly frustrated. Many are calling for bipartisan compromise to end the shutdown and restore stability. However, with Trump showing no sign of backing down and Democrats standing firm, Washington remains locked in a political showdown that could define the months ahead. For now, the message from the White House is clear. If Democrats don't bend, the budget axe may soon fall and the consequences could ripple across the entire nation. SEO description: Day 10 of the U.S. government shutdown turns explosive as President Trump threatens to cut federal programs tied to Democrat-led states. The standoff deepens as millions of workers remain unpaid and Washington braces for political fallout. Watch for the latest U.S. political updates and shutdown developments. Hashtags: hashtag Trump shutdown, hashtag us news, hashtag breaking news, hashtag government shutdown, hashtag Donald Trump, hashtag White House, hashtag us politics, hashtag Trump news, hashtag Washington crisis, shutdown day 10. Would you like me to make this into a YouTube voice-over style script with dramatic pacing and the "Hello everyone" intro line for better video performance? You said ISKA full SEO BNA. Do ChatGPT said, absolutely. Here's your full SEO version of the news story, completely optimized for YouTube, Google search, and social media, including SEO title, description, keywords, hashtags, and thumbnail prompt for maximum reach and engagement. SEO title optimized for YouTube and Google. U.S. government shutdown day 10. Trump threatens to cut Democrat federal programs. Trump News live U.S. politics. Full SEO description 300 words. Day 10 of the U.S. government shutdown has taken a shocking turn as President Donald Trump issued a stern warning to Democrats. Speaking from the White House, Trump threatened to slash funding for what he called unnecessary and politically biased federal programs in Democrat-led states if Congress does not pass his proposed funding bill. This major development has deepened the political crisis, leaving millions of federal workers unpaid and vital government services at a standstill. The president accused Democrats of holding America hostage for political power, while Democratic leaders condemned his threat as reckless and dangerous. The standoff in Washington continues with no end in sight. Negotiations have failed, national parks are closed, and key federal operations have slowed. Economists warn that the longer the shutdown continues, the greater the risk to the U.S. economy. In this video, we bring you exclusive details, live reactions, and expert analysis on what Trump's latest threat means for the ongoing shutdown, the 2024 election landscape, and the American people. But stay tuned for real-time updates on the U.S. government shutdown, Donald Trump's political strategy, and the White House's next move. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications for daily U.S. political news and breaking updates.